I'm Little Kate, and since COVID, I live on the prairie. I used to live in the big city. I used to live a life on stage. And I put on makeup and wore costumes and shoes. Now I live where the wind goes sweeping down the plain. In this episode of Little Kate on the Prairie, we are doing arts and crafts. Here we have some items that were in a packing thing, and we're going to make a rainbow fairy castle. Just drop my paint on myself. Welcome back to Little Kate on the Prairie. In this episode, we were constructing a fairy castle. You know, I feel a little bit like I might be a mental patient, and I just don't know it. I don't really see other people except for the two people who I'm sharing the house with. Who might be my keepers. Not sure anymore. Here on the prairie, we try to keep ourselves happy by creating things. Like in March, when I made this tapestry. Or how about last month, when I began construction on my very own cob castle? But seriously, if you'd like to join me out on the prairie and our fellow Goddard alum, Stephen Wright, next summer we will be doing a month-long retreat here where we'll be building a cob house similar to the one that I built on my desk over there, However, Stephen of Four Walls International, although Four Walls isn't doing this, just Stephen Wright and me, and his friend Waylon, we're going to make a full-size cob house that everybody can partake in, and we're going to do some other really great community events, and everybody's going to be camping on the prairie. On the prairie. I'm little Kate. I suddenly live on the prairie. This is Skelly. Skelly's my friend. She represents what's left of my career. In life performance, which is dead. Here we are to perform a song just for you. I seem to have forgotten any song. I also don't have very many thoughts that last very long. My mind is kind of like a sieve, 'cause life is kind of like one long sedative. Life on the prairie in the time of Corona, it makes me think a lot. Life on the prairie in the time of Corona, well, it makes me happy for all I've got. I've got my health and my happiness and some friends and some money too. I've got a place that I can create and stuff that I can do. But, oh dear God, when is this gonna end? I'd like to be in a bar and tend to my friends. Will I ever go to a bar again? I don't know. We're all so contagious now. Life on the prairie in the time of Corona, the days can seem the same. Life on the prairie in the time of Corona makes you want someone to blame. The list is long. We could blame Mother Nature. We could blame God. We could blame our government. We could blame foreign governments. We could blame the wind. But does it really matter whose fault it is? I'm still on the prairie day after day. Still want to find something to say that matters and changes life for the better. Maybe I'll learn how to knit a sweater. Life on the prairie in the time of Corona. It's really, really strange, I gotta tell you. do we do? That took up what, 5 minutes of our day? There, little critter. We hope you enjoyed this inaugural episode of Little Kate on the Prairie. We hope that you'll join us next summer, Stephen Wright and me, out here building a cob house. Go to oasiscobretreat.com for more information. This has been your closing commercial. And very much thanks to the incredible keys of Marianne Ivan, who played that improv song with me today. Bye, y'all, from Prairie. Yodeling-hee-hoo.
Shit.